If only if I had a cowboy hat, this review would definitely be complete then. Cowboys and Aliens is a loose adaptation of the graphic novel of the same name by Scott Mitchell Rosenberg, and the movie stars a huge slew of stars, but mostly centering on Daniel Craig, Harrison Ford, and Olivia Wilde. Craig plays Jake Lonergan, an outlaw who wakes up in the middle of the desert, having no memory of who he is or what happened before, and he rides into this town called Absolution, but before the sheriff deputy and the sheriff, of course, can take him in because he's wanted, these aliens soon attack the village, steal a bunch of the people, and the remaining survivors, including Lonergan, of course, have to go out and find them. Cowboys and Aliens was a movie that I wasn't completely looking forward to because I had some friends on YouTube here who they were just obsessing over this, and I think you know who I'm talking about if you're watching this. For me though, I saw it as an escapist film, just pure action and nothing else really, and that's pretty much exactly what I got out of this movie. Acting wise, there's no one that really stands out in this, but Daniel Craig was my favorite of course because he really channels that Clint Eastwood man with no name impression throughout the film, in which he's silent at one point and then just a total ass kicker the next second. Otherwise, everyone else from Harrison Ford and Olivia Wilde, no one else really stands out as they're just playing along with the material in the easiest way possible. Jon Favreau manages to film the action very well, as not many of it is filmed in that like stupid handheld form. It's all filmed with a very wide scope, and a lot of the action is pretty good, especially in the final act of the film. I also have to give props to cinematographer Matthew Libatique, who's turned into one of my favorite cinematographers today. He really captures that essence of the Western beauty with these very wide shots of the landscape and even of the town of Absolution itself. The film is shot gloriously, and Libatique definitely is getting better and better with each movie that he shoots now. And Harry Gregson Williams' score really manages to bend together the two genres together into one, which is of course the sci-fi and the western, as he mixes together these western scores for like when they're riding off in the desert, and even with these sci-fi beats of course when it comes to the big action set pieces. He manages to blend them together very well. And director Jon Favreau manages to make this movie a lot of fun, especially within the action. I wish there was a little bit more action, even though the final half hour really built up to something good. But the big problem with this movie though is that it suffers from the Green Lantern effect, in which there's like 5 or 6 people that are credited as screenwriters to this film, like both the story and the screenplay of course, and the dialogue is extremely hokey in some scenes, in which I'm just going, oh come on, did they seriously put that in? And also there's a wide assortment of plot holes along the way, but then again, this is a summer blockbuster, so you kind of expect that out of it. So while it does have its flaws, Cowboys and Aliens is still a fun film. It has some really good action in it, and Daniel Craig was definitely a great leading star to channel Clint Eastwood in it. However, once again, it has its flaws, and the script doesn't really live it up to the full potential it has. I'm going to give it 3 out of 5 stars. It's still an entertaining film, just it didn't live up to what I thought it would be completely. So I hope you enjoyed my review of Cowboys and Aliens. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel where you can check out more of my reviews. Make sure to follow my Twitter account as well, and follow my page on Facebook, which I'll update you guys on advanced screenings I'm getting, including the change-up, which I'll be seeing this Tuesday. So in the meantime, I'm Tyler from Cali Critic Reviews, and I'll see you guys later.